I don't know where you spent your childhood or where your children spend their days, but behind me is a place where a lot of the kids in this area will come and beg at these shops. Behind me is a big shopping center, and they'll stay here during the day, during the night, trying to get some money so they can buy food from the shops, have something to eat. You can see behind me here the park where many of them will go to kick a soccer ball around, or they can get some roller skates, scoot around, run around. But this is a place where a lot of the children are at risk of being abused by passers-by, being exploited. Oftentimes we've had children from this area that have been trafficked. I'll take you now and show you a couple of the places where the children are coming from. Here we're standing in the back of the shopping center. This is a home where you can see it's almost falling apart. We have some families that we're in relationship with that are living in this building. These families are, those that haven't gone to school, are illiterate, don't have very many options for finding employment, and their children are at risk of repeating the same pattern. They say that almost half of the children in Romania are at risk of poverty and social exclusion, while almost 10% of the children are in extreme poverty. This is the living conditions of some of them. Well, they won't have water in this building. They'll have electricity. They'll heat the place. You can see it's snowing out today. They'll be able to heat it with whatever scraps they can find from the surrounding garbage pots. The economy in Romania was hit extremely hard with this whole financial collapse in 2008, and it's just been the last few months that it started to recover a little bit. But the city of Galați has been behind the curve, and it's just now starting to see a little bit of investment, a little bit more jobs come back. But in this community here, this is the valley of the city. It's a historical floodplain, so it's a place where a lot of the poor families found some property and built some homes. So the majority of the children that we're working with and the families are coming out of this area. But what we've seen is that when we've invested in the families, when we've done parental education on how to discipline, education on how to read and write, helping some of them get back into schools, supporting them in finding jobs, helping them to care for their children, we've seen great impact in the children. And so a lot of what we do is visiting these families, having them come to the center, and really just collaborating with them, working together for the health of their children. Behind me are some of the kids that come here to our community center. Some of these children were spending their days and nights begging on the street corner that I showed you at the beginning of this video. The kids will come here during the daytime and they'll do lessons. We'll help them to stay in school that way. They come and have a hot meal. We have art and gardening and game time, playing inside. The kids will have scheduled showers during the week, and we just try to give them here the tools that they need so that they can create for themselves a better future. Here at our center we have about 50 kids that come during the day, so working on different levels and different rooms, but we also have a day center that's out in the village about 40 minutes outside the city, working with 10 children. And we also do some various club activities during the week so that we can open up our center to reach really as many kids as we possibly can in the community. And so thank you for your interest and your help. We really believe that by joining hands together, by creating partnerships, we can work together for a better future for all of these kids, especially the vulnerable ones amongst us.